Arima Hardware and Superstore Company Limited, we make hardware shopping a lot easier and affordable. We have everything from foundation to finish. New wave or all-using circular deck and pan, pre-painted PVDF, BRC Grade 1 red blocks, eco cement, corrugated or smooth steel, and so much more. Approved by the Trinidad and Tobago Bureau of Standards. Come in to any of our 2 locations, Derrick Road, Chase Village, or Royal Road, Arouca. Give us a call at 671-3001 or 692-3629 or WhatsApp 384-253 for quotations.
Let your fashion do the talking with designs from Raquel Moda. Our boutique offers a wide range of clothing items, shoes, handbags, accessories, and perfumes for both the men and women. From brands like Robert Graham, Steve Madden, Coach, Victoria's Secret, Michael Kors, Ralph Lauren, Hush Puppies, and so much more. Visit our store at C3 Center Level 1 or give us a call 765-6632. We are open Monday to Sunday 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, or on our website for fantastic deals. At RPM Express Couriers, we make your online shopping experience easy. Sign up with us and get your free account with no monthly or annual fees. You can pay online using our customer app or website. Don't have a credit card? No problem. We can make the purchase for you via our shopping assistance program. Download our app and track your package. Free nationwide delivery, office or curbside pickup. Call us at 224-4776, visit our website or send us an email for more info. RPM Express Couriers, the company that goes above and beyond.
SNS Passage Supermarket comes to St. Mary's Freeport with the wide aisles of variety, quality you can trust, a community hub, and loyalty rewards. When I say they have everything from your fresh produce, your wines and spirits, your butcher meat, seafood, bakery, you name it, they have it. And with these prices, trust me, you're guaranteed to save some money in your pocket. So come on down and shop today at the brand new SNS Passage Supermarket, St. Mary's Freeport.
Attention all bakers, doubles vendors, and roti makers. Try our high-quality bromate-free, all-purpose, and whole wheat flour. Low price and conveniently packaged in 2 pounds, 2 kg, 10 kg, and 25 kg bags. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Shiklisho Limited at 665-3336 or 4808715 or visit us at Warrenville, Canupia. Shiklisho Limited, quality you can trust.
Introducing Berberine Plus by I.A.N Nutrition. 2 doses a day keeps the blood sugar at bay, cholesterol levels in check, and your immune system strong. Made with ancient Ayurvedic ingredients, berberine, bitter melon, and banana leaf. Berberine Plus is clinically proven to improve glucose metabolism, enhance insulin sensitivity, and slows glucose absorption in the gut. Berberine Plus, providing a natural path to a healthier you. Pick up a bottle today at Pennywise and all leading pharmacies nationwide.
Are you diabetic, pre-diabetic, or at risk for diabetes? You need Berberine Plus by I.A.N Nutrition. 2 doses a day keeps the blood sugar at bay, cholesterol levels in check, and your immune system strong. Made with ancient Ayurvedic ingredients, berberine, bitter melon, and banana leaf, Berberine Plus is clinically proven to improve glucose metabolism, enhance insulin sensitivity, and slows glucose absorption in the gut. Berberine Plus, providing a natural path to a healthier you. Pick up a bottle today at Pennywise and all leading pharmacies nationwide.
Sukai's Diesel Service brings you outstanding and exceptional quality. We carry original parts, diesel pump and injector overhaul, diesel pump and injector testing, machine shop services, complete diesel engine overhaul, engine dyno testing, turbocharger repairs, government approved vehicle inspection station 1. We are the premier source of all things diesel. Call us today for an appointment at 671-0900. If it's diesel, it's Sukai's Diesel.
Tire Clinic has its big rim sale on. Get 20 to 50% off on the latest styles and sizes. We carry a variety of tires and tire equipment for agriculture and industrial needs at the best prices. Located at Couva, Chigonas, and Pleasance Park, the Tire Clinic is tire for every need.
Thinking of giving your home that modern finish? Then visit ABC Bar Doors and Windows. We are the largest supplier of hardwood finishing goods. Get kitchen and pool tiles, faucets, doors, windows, sinks, and so much more. Come in or give us a call. ABC Bar Doors and Windows, always a better choice. Is your business or company not making money? That's because no one knows about you. Advertise on Crime Watch, the #1 show, and watch your business transform. Call us at 294-4081, 225-4327, or 225-3250.
It's your journey, our passion at Brandtech. Visit us today at number 10 Londonville Main Road, Montrose, Chaguanas. It's your journey, our passion at Brandtech. Visit us today at number 10 Londonville Main Road, Montrose, Chaguanas.
Well, already I was set. Yeah, I'm really excited, really excited.
Frank wants us to do a set from front to back. Right?
Step into a world of opportunities at CTS College, where education is beyond academics. Winner of over 50 world prizes, as well as ACTT Student Service Award. It's a college of your choice for quality education, guaranteed to unlock your true potential. Internationally recognized degree programs. Choose a degree that is right for you. Come in for your free career guidance session and start your future today with CTS College. Just got your CXC or CAPE results? Then start your degree today at CTS College and choose from many of our pathways in business management, business administration, human resource management, marketing, finance, management information systems, computer engineering, computing and information systems. Full and partial scholarships are available. CTS College, where education is beyond academics.
Excessive hair loss, itchy flaky scalp, receding hairline, teenage and adult cystic acne, open pores, all scar marks, puffy dark eye circles, age spots, black lips, psoriasis, eczema or dermatitis? Do you want to get rid of deep lines and wrinkles, stretch marks, cellulite and discoloration around the neck, arms and between the legs? For a professional consultation and a microscopic analysis with Ms. Bagan, who has over 30 years of experience, call 673-7418 now.
Enhance your space with Extreme Home and Tile Supply Limited. Get porcelain and ceramic tiles, decorative security doors, toilet sets, face basins, and more. Visit us at Perseverance Road, Chase Village, Chaguanas, or call 299-3271 for more info. Marketing Company Limited and view our large stock of ready-made wrought iron designs. Visit us at 44 Montrose Main Road, Chaguanas, or call 235-4283 Gate or 235-4766 Iron.
Beat the heat at Kinko Limited Auto AC Parts and Services. Our techs have years of experience keeping you cool and comfortable. Exceptional prices, quality work, and outstanding services. Call, WhatsApp, or come in today and take advantage of our many specials.
We are professionals in general construction, paving, asphalt services, and preparation of residential and commercial developments. At Liqua Construction Services Limited, our team of professionals has the knowledge, experience, and resources to make your projects run smoothly, on time, on budget. We supply red sand, gravel, oil sand, and more. Equipment rental available. 20-ton excavators, mini excavators, portacool, bulldozers, concrete pumps, and so much more. Contact us today for a free site visit and quote. First 5 orders will receive a gift voucher from Raquel Moda or a Robert Graham polo shirt.
Neo Eyewear presents its latest designer eyewear collection. Come in and see our new arrivals of Versace, Giorgio Armani, Michael Kors, Coach, Ray-Ban, Kate Spade, Fossil, Marc Jacobs, Boss, DKNY, 9 West, and much more. Call us at 390-3196 or 672-5052. Find us on Facebook. We carry one of the largest selection of spectacle frames in the country, over 1,300 frames to choose from.
Janice, what's your secret? Your place always so clean and organized.
Well, girl, I've got a secret. It's Sir.
Sir? Seriously? You have a man coming to clean?
No, girl. Sir's an amazing new line of cleaning products. I'm talking about kitchen sprays, bathroom scrubs, even laundry detergent. They've got the whole house covered.
So your secret weapon is Sir?
You bet. Sir cleaning products are a game changer. Not only do they smell amazing, they're effective and affordable. And this Sir definitely wouldn't judge your mess.
Introducing the Sir Collection, a wide range of affordable cleaning essentials for every corner of your home. Discover the secret to a clean home. Available at all leading supermarkets nationwide.
jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like Martin Luther. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like Martin Luther. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like Martin Luther. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like Martin Luther. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like Martin Luther. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime.
Hi, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is I.A.N. This is Crime Watch, and we are back. Top of the evening to all those of you who are locked online. A special good evening to all those of you who are looking at me from all over the world. A special good evening to you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there's so much we have to talk today. I want to open up the lines. I want to find out from you and just see what's happening with you. And you know, a body was found. I saw a body found in a river, and it just continues, and the man is yet to be identified. We don't know if that is the person as yet, because one guy from that area has been missing since last year, but nevertheless this body that they found wasn't that decomposed. It could have been there maybe a day or a day and a half or something like that, not even 5 days. You understand? Because it was in the water and the hands was tied and water. This is the level, but but before we go all there this afternoon, there's something I want to bring to your attention, and I think that, there's a saying in this country, and there's a saying a lot of people, it's a Caribbean saying, that only who in the kitchen could really feel the heat. Only who in the kitchen could really feel the heat. And I realize that they are called by different bodies and whatnot, certain persons saying that we should have a state of emergency. Let me tell you something. We have a crime situation on our hands, a serious crime situation on our hands. But if you ask me, we shouldn't interfere right now. Now is not a good time to interfere with people's source of income. As much as we have a crime situation, we have to work around something. Get police, get army, join police, army patrols. We need more patrols. We need a way where it would not affect. Now it's affecting business owners. It's affecting a lot of people. Well, when you say that there's a state of emergency, you have restrictions with respect to moving around. You have a lot of restrictions. State of emergency, you have curfew. You can't open your business. People who sell in the day can't sell in the night. People who sell in the night can't sell in the day. A lot of things shut. The different business will have to close. They'll have to adjust the crowd. A lot of things. And I'll tell you this, you see people who talking about that talk, state of emergency, and when they have this shut down the place, these are people who have a sure income at the end of the day. Now, I don't care who vexed with me. These are people who have a pension. These are people who collecting a salary every month. Who collecting a salary. Who saying, well, yeah, what's going on now? That is a good thing. Shut it down. We should shut it down. And let's deal with the thing. But shut it down. But you're not thinking about those who are self-employed. You're not thinking about those is small man. Because let me tell you something. When we had shut down here, when we had shut down and we had curfew and whatnot, what about the people in Trin City Mall? What about the salon workers, the barber shops, the roti shop, the little gas station attendants? Do you know there are people, business places who never regain, who never get a comeback in business again because of the pandemic, who just shut down? Shut down, they had nothing to come back, they couldn't pay their rent. There are people who still hiding from landlords because they couldn't pay the rent, they couldn't do nothing, they stay, they promise the landlord to pay, they pack up the thing in the night, they go. There are a lot of cases. There are a lot of, I hear stories every day, but I can't do nothing because it's like, what you do? It wasn't their fault. All the time they were paying their rent, good. There are people who decided to put a tail between their leg and go back by their mother and their father, who live downstairs in the garage and started all over again, who lost their car, who couldn't pay an installment. Yeah, the bank said they will do this, they will do that, but at the end of the day, the bank wasn't giving nothing free. They said I thought they were their money. So then again, when things things started to take a little change, the place started to change up a little bit, open up, bank for their money, you realize that, wait now, that installment is not for that, that installment for that time, so you realize that your installment started back up. So it's a bigger picture. Everybody will talk, and everybody might like what I have to say, but at the end of the day, we make recommendations, but we don't think about the poor man. Because at the end of the day, all those who say that, here, what's going on now? Here, what's going on? Let's have a state of emergency. But when they have state of emergency, government workers get their money, teachers get their money, police get their money, fire service, every government ministry that they have thousands of people attached to, whether you're cleaning the road, whether you're cutting the grass, whether you're a coffee person, everybody get their money. Everybody get their money. So what about the small man, the small person? And this is a society where I believe that the majority of the people here are small people. Not everybody rich. Not everybody have money. But everybody who have money sometimes don't think about the small man. What about the small man? State of emergency. Yeah, we need to have state of emergency. But check from the corridors where that song coming from, and look at everybody there and realize that they have a sure source of income. They have their money collecting, they have their pension, they have this, whatever, but they have a sure salary. So everybody who will say, let's lock down this place had to get locked down. lockdown. There are people who cannot survive a second lockdown. There are people who cannot survive it. So we need to work around that. Coming up and said, Olaf, and I don't understand. It's demoralizing. Some of you might say, but where you get that approach from? That approach, my approach is a better approach. We have to work around things. We just can't say shut down. There are pensioners, there are people who, there are young people who, if they should stay home now, they can't pay for the car. They can't pay. Like I was chatting with a med student a while ago. They created a payment plan for him where he had to pay 5,000. But they kind of work it through that he can pay 1,000 so, but the 5,000, he's still trying. The month almost finished and he can't come up with 5,000. He doing odd jobs. He doing this. I sent some work for him. I told him, here, what I'm going to, you could come and maybe it will call some advertisers. If you get an advertiser, we'll see what we could pay you. Give you a % from it. I can't give you a salary, but I'll try to help you out. But advertisers, everybody, and we told them they'll give whoever call people booking ads, work it through him, and that have nothing to do with the advertiser, but give him a little commission. But it's sad, he's a med student. But what about right now, if it have a lockdown? Where he gonna get work from? He whole career finished. There are people who never got over. What about people in all the different malls? You go to Trin City Mall, it's not a matter Eastgate open, it's because during the pandemic a lot of people could not cope. They didn't know how to come back. And nobody cares. People just talk about let's go on business as usual. It's not a matter of business as usual. Think about the small man. Some people just have this kind of big way in thinking, like they don't care about nobody else but themselves. You understand? And I don't believe Rowley is that out. I don't believe the Prime Minister think the Prime Minister make a recommendation and say, well, lock down the place. We can't take no next lockdown. They're saying, okay, we have COVID cases. There are persons in America who have COVID right now. I know a lot of people right now who have COVID. Now, they mightn't have a strong strain, but they have a little strain, but it's COVID. They have been diagnosed with COVID. And what are they doing? They have to stay home, but you have to work around it. We can't shut down again. We can't shut down. Who choose to be careless and don't wear a mask and don't sanitize and whatnot? That is up to you, but we cannot afford a lockdown. Now, if government wants to come back now and say, let me do this, let me do that, but then don't want no carnival. And that is why from now, I should be asking the government, what are you doing with all these people? There are people who have been coming into this country. Now we know that there are parts in America, there are people in America who have COVID. There are people in America who have COVID. I know a whole family have COVID right now. I know them. But there are people who are going to America and coming back. What plans do we have at the airport? Are we checking these people who are upon arrival? Tell us things like that. So we can at least protect our people, because we cannot take a next lockdown, because the only set of people benefit from a lockdown are contractors, people who doing 10, people who making money, people who doing this and doing that, pharmaceutical, this, that, gloves, masks, all kind of thing. But the small man doesn't make no money. The people who just couldn't survive, they always say beg. And that is our problem here, That is our problem. Our problem in this country, and to an extent it has been fueled. It fueled the crime, is that people don't care about the small man. Everybody who big done big already. Everybody who big done big already. We should be focusing on tertiary education, trying to see, okay, man, maybe see how we can get people to do different skills, plumbing, welding, all kind of thing, and try to see and get them to work in different, all kind of, they come up with ideas. I could remember Fazal Karim, he did things like that. Now, this has nothing to do with no UNC and PN, but it's showing you had to come up with ideas to take the young people from where they are right now, because a child left on his or her own will bring her mother shame, will bring her family shame. When you leave children on their own, you have to have them where they could take them somewhere where they could channel that energy and come up with ideas better. They're not everybody cut out for book, Not everybody cut out for book. I tell people everybody cut out. Me, I didn't cut out for no book. I can tell you that with just tell that not TV. I didn't cut out for no book. I wasn't a bright fella. I used to come 10 to last and all kind of thing. 10 to last. Out of 30 people, I come in 26 and all kind of the year. 5 to last and all kind of thing. But then after I better myself, I went and do what I had to do. Better myself, and maybe as you get older, then you go, I get MBA, I do my thing, I do as I study. But then again, at that stage, I wasn't ready. Just some people just not ready at that stage. Maybe they go into careers, they get a master's, they get a degree at a later stage in life. Because they were so, you come from all kind of thing, you come from challenges, you come from poverty, and you already study. You see children going away, you can't go away, all kind of thing playing in your brain. But I just kind of upset today because everybody wants to state of emergency, shut down the place, shut down the place, shut down the blasted place because everybody who's saying shut down the place have a short salary, have a money coming in every month. Everybody who's saying that, I don't want to hear them, I don't want to hear nobody, I don't want to hear nobody, I don't want to hear nobody. I just don't want to hear them, I don't want to hear them. And this one, I mean, I have respect for people, but you just can't come up and say, well, the police this service this and the police service that. I just think it for myself. I don't ask her. You could call her and ask her. I never asked her for. I have never asked the commissioner of police for a favor in my life. Never. I never asked her for no favor. Put up a picture of she and I never asked her. I never call her and say, I can do this for me, please. I don't want no handouts. I never asked you for no favor. But at the end of the day, all I can't just go up and blast people and blast them so because of politics and blast this one and blast that one and say you just can't do that. You just can't do that. You just can't do that. It is not about one person. It's about everybody putting their hand on the table and saying we could make a change in this place. But don't just come and say shut down this and shut down that and feel all like no. That one thing I'll give everybody a run for that. Because at the end of the day, the small man suffers. And whether you like it or not, it's our business people who don't care about no small man. It's our business people. It's everybody at the backtrack. Everybody, nobody care about the sales clerk. Nobody come in business shut down. That people who have no money, It's that people who, let me tell you something, they might be mason and living on and waiting every Saturday, waiting with the mouth in open the east to collect the salary, It's our people who just they can't save, they just can't. Because it's 3 hungry children, they're at home. And when they go home and they buy a box of chicken and chips on a Friday, you might go to a restaurant and eat and spend $3,000, but it's our people who just can't do that. That's a big thing, that's like birthday. That's like a birthday occasion. Like once a year, where they go to a restaurant and plan and dress up. You mightn't dress up, I wouldn't dress up to go Hyatt or go any Amara or wherever. Or go Radisson, or go Hilton. I mean, that's normal. Normal. People stop and eat and drink and all kind of thing, and that's normal. But it's people that like a big thing for them. Them buying the best shirt and the best pants and going on there and that's it. But that does not say I better than nobody. You cannot do that just and say shut down this and shut down. It's small man that suffers, the small business people who have no affiliation with government, who have no affiliation with the PNM or neither the UNC. And when they say shut down, it's them what to suffer. And they might still have a little money in the bank. The businessman might still have a little money saving in the bank, a little 100,000, a little 150 to take him through the period, to take him through, to make sure he have food, he could still pay a loan, he could service a van, he could still do it. But what about the workers who just say, well, you have to stay home, you can't come out. So that's why we have to learn, we have to understand, we have to come up with strategies to work around it. We have to work around the crime situation that we are facing. I am not denying, and come out and telling you, well, everything is hunky-dory and we are happy in Trinidad and Tobago. No, we're not happy. We have a serious crime problem. We are gangs taking over, we are gangs. But we have to know to go after them. What sense are going to make and say demoralize every policeman in Trinidad and Tobago? Now is not a time to demoralize. Now is a time to encourage. It is not a time to demoralize and say police are good and we have this and we have that. Oh my God, that is low blow. That is low blow. Everybody look, that is low blow. Everybody just want to get their hand in the cookie jar. That is low blow. I can stand up on national television and say I am not a hungry man. And I don't call nobody for no favor. I just don't. I'm not agreeing with certain things. I'm just not agreeing with certain people just coming up and blasting people just so. It is not a one-woman thing. It is not one woman can fix this place. It's everybody has to come on board. Everybody and everybody trying. And why I could tell you that and why I'm so passionate with respect to making this plea to tell you, listen carefully to what I am saying, is that because I am involved, I liaise with police every day. We liaise with them. And everybody's trying. Everybody is trying. But it is not a good time in a war to demoralize your soldiers. It is not a good time to demoralize. It is a time to encourage. After the war, we go cuss and we go fight and we go fire this one and fire that one after the war. But right now, we have a war at our doorstep and we are facing a clear and present danger. That is what we are facing. That is what we are facing. That is what the business community is facing. So what we need to do is to encourage those who are going and confronting the danger on a daily basis. My God, it's so sad, yeah? That's what I'm telling you. Politics have us where we are today, you know. Politics have us where we are today, ladies and gentlemen. Politics. Everybody could talk. Everybody could talk. This one could talk. That one could talk. Everybody could talk. Everybody. But it sickens now. It's sickening me now. I'm fed up like this. Fed up. But them not shut up. It's like, why just shut your mouth, boy? Just shut up. Nobody wants to hear. Nobody is taking that chain up again. This is not a chain up society again. We have passed the stage at Jersey and election paraphernalias and a belt and a this and a flag. And if I don't get a flag and a road team here, we passed that. We passed that. It's at a time for that. After this pandemic, people understand, people brain turn, they different, they think different. The dynamics of crime change after the pandemic, it changed. I could tell you that a criminal now and a criminal in 2016 is two different mindsets you're dealing with, you know. Two different kind of mindset, you know. The mindset of a criminal in 2016 and 2018. You see this 2023, 2024, 2022, the mindset after this pandemic, after this COVID hit Trinidad and this pandemic and we went through all kind of thing, the mindset of people change. It is not the same. So you have to come up with new ideas. You have to reinvent the wheel. You have to come up with strategies. But I totally not supporting no state of emergency. I'm not supporting that. Yeah, I could live. I go live. To live, I go live. But what about the small man? What about the workers here? When we can't have no studio. What about them? Every dog for themselves. But the people who pushing ahead, listen and listen to them carefully. The people who pushing ahead is the people who have a short salary. Is the people who working for government, or they put away enough money and they are tenants and all kind of thing, and people renting and business open and people renting from them that them could live. But what about the small man? Nobody cares about the small man. And today, ladies and gentlemen, I am sorry, but I bat for the small man. I bat for the small man without nothing. Small man can't give me nothing. What small man do? Pour on the TV and just watch me rah, 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 and that is it. But the business community cannot face that now. Everybody could talk. Everybody could talk. Not because now somebody drive a good vehicle and they might say they have money, but people burning their belly. People burning their belly and trying to live. And again, I'm repeating it. Of course, we have a crime situation. But now is not a time to demoralize police officers and say the worst about them. And now is not a time to do that. That is a low blow. You call it a low blow. A low blow. A low blow. A low blow. Everybody had a chance. A low blow. It's just a low blow. And who vexed with me too bad? And as I tell you, I do have friends. I can check. I have about 5 or 6 friends, and 5 friends. I can check it on one hand. I'll call the name because I can bring up a canal. But me, I do have friends. I tell people I don't have friends. Some people can go by friends and for Christmas and lime and sit down by them and drink and eat and have fun and dance up and thing. There are few people I can do that by, and I can check it on this hand. I can check it on this hand. For one time in every official life, think about the man who don't have. Think about the small man. That is all I ask you to do today. Think about the small man. That's why I tell you, not enough flam and glam, you know. But think about the small man today. I condemn everybody. I don't care who vex lost. Who vex in whoever meeting, whoever captain, whoever vex, I do business. I don't care. Everybody can have store because everybody have money to sustain them. What about the small man? What about the small man? The small man got to understand. You go pay the man rent? All them girls and them who lost the salon and lost the business in Trin City Mall, they could have come back. Them can come back. They couldn't come back. And when time you telling me now, when time you're telling me, get all your documents. I work in a bar. I wiping table. I making fried dry and I'm making bread. And Jira pork and bread and chicken cutters. Will you telling me what getting document and then by the time I go and get document and photocopy all my money don't come up by you? All kind of antics thing. All kind of antics thing to get all the change. to know that I am a Trinidadian. But when election time come, everybody know to find a voting letter by my mailbox. You know. Everybody know to find me. You know. Everybody know to find me. Stevie Wonder could find me, and the man on the Quicker Oats tin could find me. And the man on the Johnny Walker bottle could find me too. When election day come, to get my voting slip. But for me to get the grant, but you going to yell want me to do is to pull down my pants or some kind of thing. There's all kind of antics that I come up with. All kind of things I have to get a grant. But how come I don't have to do all that one time for election? Stop treating poor people like that. Stop it. Stop it. But let me tell you something. I tell you this today. All you watch me and watch me well. Yeah? I will have my day. I will have my day. Don't beat up. I will have my day. I know a lot of you. There are a lot of people who wish me bad, you know. There are a lot of people just waiting, you know. Waiting. They're just waiting. They wait every day to see me fall. Wait. Continue waiting. Continue waiting. I tell people, you know, I might be all kind of thing. I might go make a TikTok video. I might laugh. I might do all kind of thing. I still studying. I still doing what I do to better myself. But I can stand up one day. I can stand up this day and tell you today. I never thief from the public purse. My name is no contract. I never build no school. I never build no health center. My name is nothing. You know. 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 My name is I.A.N Allen and nothing. You know. I.A.N Allen Studios, nothing. No bacchanal thing. You know. Crime. I.A.N Allen Network, nothing. No bacchanal. You know. No contract, nothing. You know. And if ever I did ask for anybody, I have all my documents. I have everything I could show. You know. And why you think I don't leave First Citizen Bank? Because half of it is run by government, so let government see how I pay for what I have. And how sometimes I miss my installment, a month or two, I scrape up and I go on again. Let them see it. Let them see it. Let them see it. But let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. And today, before I take the break, I'll leave you with this. Only who in the kitchen is feeling, don't bother with none of them. Everybody business fixed. Let's think about the small people among us. Let's take a break.
The new era of Carnival Sunday as Passage to Asia unleash their extreme all-inclusive experience with champagne from beginning to end. Premium drinks, unlimited food and desserts at Mocha Maraval. Sunday, 11th February, 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. featuring the reigning Road March King,
Bungie and Fan, with the full Vikings band, Ravi V and Karma,
Iwer George, and Jadal, Nyla Blackman. Limited early bird tickets, $850. Available at Passage to Asia restaurants and all advertised outlets.
Thank you, friends and avid viewers, as you continue to support Crime Watch via our PayPal and FCB account. Support Crime Watch with a minimum donation of $5 from anywhere in the world. Donate via our PayPal, 1ian.allen@gmail.com, or wire transfer to FCB account 1898739 with the SWIFT code. Be a part of the movement.
Christmas, SNS Prasad gave out over 5,020 coupons valued at over $100,000. We hit Rio Claro, Maya, Couva, even St. Mary's to give back to the customers we love. Here's the best part. If you collect your coupon, we are extending the period to redeem to the end of January 2024.
Go live with Ian Allen and let the world take notice of your business. Be seen by millions on all our platforms: Facebook, YouTube, our iOS and Android applications, and website ianallen.org. Our network showcases you to viewers locally, regionally, and internationally. You'll be seen by millions. In 2023 so far, we've already crossed millions and counting. Our iOS and Android downloads have surpassed the 100,000s. Since 2016 to present, over 47 million people have viewed our videos. That is proof of our reach worldwide. No other network can outdo our proven performance. No one can beat us. Your live will stay on all our platforms indefinitely. You'll even own the rights to the production. Let Ian Allen transform your business and take it to a place you never thought possible. Call us today to book your spot. The millions are waiting.
Health is not a sprint. It's a marathon, and you know that. You got this. Nutrients for immune system support, heart health, and energy metabolism. But remember, you have more than regular energy. It's Jennifer Lopez energy. Or J-Lo energy. Seems forced. Jenny from the Block energy. Overdone. Genergy.
Pick up a bottle today at Pennywise and all leading pharmacies nationwide.
Are you embarrassed by excessive hair loss, itchy flaky scalp, receding hairline, teenage and adult cystic acne, open pores, old scar marks, puffy dark eye circles, age spots, black lips, psoriasis, eczema or dermatitis? Do you want to get rid of deep lines and wrinkles, stretch marks, cellulite and discoloration around the neck, arms and between the legs? For a professional consultation and microscopic analysis with Miss Bagan, who has over 30 years of experience, call 673-7418 now.
I'm really excited, really excited.
Dan wants us to do a set from front to back.
HP Concrete and Asphalt is the superior mix fitted for all commercial and residential projects, paving of roads, driveways, car parks, etc. The #1 supply of high-grade paving asphalt and concrete. Call now for a free consultation and the most competitive prices. Is your business or company not making money? That's because no one knows about you. Advertise on Crime Watch, the #1 show, and watch your business transform. Call Call us at 294-4081, 225-4327 or 225-3250.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. So that's just my views, and people go talk. Everybody is talk, but nobody don't care about the small man. Whether you like it or not, nobody don't care. Nobody don't care. Nobody don't care. And that's why I don't want to hear nobody again. We have a crime situation. Let us go after the criminals. Let us smoke them out. Let us go arrest them. Let us see more police, more joint army police patrol. Let us get the gangs. Let us go after the gangs. And I say, but I don't mean that shutting down this whole place because our economy can't sustain it. There are a lot of factors that put in a strain on the economy. We have an influx of non-nationals here. We put in a serious strain. It put in a serious strain on the economy, whether some of you like them to put up blocks or sweep your yard or paint, but at the end of the day, it's a strain on the economy, it's a strain on the police patrol because they in all kind of apartments, too much people is bacchanal crime, they contributed significantly to crime, a lot of factors. But right now we don't need we can't interfere with people money in their pocket, we just can't. It is not a time to do that, it is not a time to do that, it is just not a time to do that. You understand? The murder toll, ladies and gentlemen, is 25. It is 25. A man who's yet to be identified was found tied up and murdered in a river in La Florissante, Dabdi, Arima on Tuesday. That's all we are hearing right now. In fact, I saw there's a video where the person's body was there. Now, there's another person missing, yeah? There's another person missing. Now, we don't know this person has been missing. They just haven't seen him in a while. But anyhow, we won't put up that person picture. All right? But we don't know. We have a person, but I can't say. But this is what, I mean, this is serious. But this a particular person have been missing months now. They say they see him. He goes by the name. I don't want to put up his picture, but I just say his first name. Just a first name. I don't know. What's his first name? Miguel. A guy called Miguel. He's been missing. He's a taxi driver. A couple of months, people say they have seen him, but okay, relatives say they have seen, but we don't know if this is the man. But nevertheless, this person was tied up. You understand? And he was found in the river. That is all. That is all I have right now. And it's a serious thing. It's a very sad thing. We don't know the circumstances. And that is why today, ladies and gentlemen, everybody, I fed up at just condemning people and washing your mouth on them and washing your mouth on them. Try to be part, don't be part of the problem. Try to be part of the solution. Not everything is... Okay. They said that Miguel, a guy called Miguel has been missing. But he has not, you know, but they say, but they know him, but they hear from him in a good while. He live on the bypass. And he's worked Mount Pleasant to bypass taxi road. So they don't know if it's the same. They just for a little while, they hear from him and thing. So we don't know if that's Miguel. I just telling you, I have a photo, but I don't want to throw it off. I don't want to act irresponsible because his relatives watching and we don't know. I just don't want to throw it off as yet, but this man was found today. This is his second murder that was recorded in the Arima area for the year. This is a murder because this man was tied up and he was thrown in the river. Just on Thursday, the 11th of January, 36-year-old Kendall Smith, a prison officer attached to maximum security prisoner Ruka or Greenville, Cocoyea, was shot dead in Samaru village, Arima. Remember the prison officer was shot dead? You remember this? Yeah. Hi caller, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. Take the audio. Come back to me. So that's the level of crime that we are facing. That's why we have to go after them. You have to go. We can't shut down this place. People maybe they're just recommendations, but at the end of the day, state of emergency. But who suffers? The small man suffers. I mean, the business people suffering. Everybody's suffering. But we have to know we're doing this thing. You can't. There's not a time to interfere with people earnings. It's not a time. There are people who have a show earning, who will talk, who will love to stay home. There are plenty of people working from home, who from the courthouse, they're working from home. Everybody, there are plenty of people who working and I don't want to understand why people why we still have people working from home. Let everybody go back out to work. Let everybody go back out to work. If you ask me, everybody find the thing and go back out to work. And let me get this thing up and running. There are people still working from home. Where are they working from home? That make no sense. Come to work and work. I believe in coming to work. I don't pay nobody working from home now. There are plenty of people that are just working, Ladies and gentlemen, a man was shot and killed inside his vehicle at the corner of Lessen and Funrose Street and Coffee Street, San Fernando, has been identified. Remember yesterday we didn't know his identity. He has been identified as Renako Pierre. That is all I can tell her. The man in the car has been identified as Renako Pierre. Pierre of Ross Street, San Fernando, survived an attempt on his life. 4 months ago, they tried to kill the same man, And after he survived a shooting, which claimed the life of his female companion. Do we have a photograph? Any more news on that? Around 2 p.m., Pierre was driving a black Toyota Aqua along Dutton Street when the driver of the another vehicle began following him. The occupants of the car then began shooting in his direction, causing him to crash at the corner of Funrose and June Street. The suspect continued shooting at him, Pierre, multiple times about the body. But 4 months ago, ladies and gentlemen, they attempted to kill him, and it claimed the life of his female companion. Remember that? That was on September the 16th. On Saturday, September the 16th, Pierre's girlfriend was shot dead, while him and her 8-year-old son were injured following a shooting in Point Lisas Boulevard in Couva. Remember I told her shooting in Point Lisas Boulevard in Couva? Well, right. The same man who got gunned down yesterday, he was the same person who they attempted to kill. We do have a picture of Renako Pierre. If anybody have a picture, a photograph of Renako Pierre, send it for me. I had it somewhere in my system, but we kind of, I don't know. But it goes back, this situation that you see, I like to give you a story. So yesterday you put on your TV, ladies and gentlemen, or you went to I.A.N Network on YouTube, or I.A.N Network on Facebook, and you saw what was happening in San Fernando. You saw this aqua car with people around it, and people checking, and the man was found dead in the car, right? You see all the bullet holes, all the bullet things, everybody watching the car, all the people come around when they realize that, hey, somebody shoot up this man in this car, but he's now driving and they shoot him up. They shoot him up. Well, lo and behold, ladies and gentlemen, our information for you, the man has been identified as Renako Pierre. He's from Ross Street in San Fernando. And the same man that you're seeing there, in that car, in that black car, up in September month, his girlfriend was shot dead, while him and the girlfriend 8-year-old son were injured. So, but the girlfriend died. The deceased was identified as Denise Mendoza of Coconut Boulevard in Pleasantville, 45-year-old. Around 6:20, the trio were in a white Toyota Fila proceeding along Lisas Boulevard when another vehicle pulled alongside them in Couva. The occupants then emerged from the vehicle and began shooting, hitting all 3 victims before re-entering the car. And that is where his girlfriend and the 8-year-old and him got injured. The girlfriend died. Persons in the area who heard the gunshots in Couva contacted the police and team of officers. At that time, PC Fleming responded. Passerby then took the trio to Couva Hospital where Mendoza died while undergoing treatment. Their son was treated for a gunshot wound to his back, while Pierre was treated for multiple gunshot wounds about the body before they were transferred to San Fernando. So now you realize now about why they killed that man, but how they after that man so why? So you see now, that's why I tell you now, when you watch my show, you get the facts. You get the facts. Hi caller, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Hi, Ian. There's something I don't understand. The man who died in the black car, there were people around the car opening the door, looking at the dead man in the car. So where was who was responsible for that crime scene to make sure that everything was okay with that crime scene?
When it happened, police didn't reach us yet. It happened at a busy intersection at the corner of Funrose and Gendre Street off Coffee Street. So that is a busy area. So police didn't reach us yet. So that is a place, for those who know, it's a very busy place. It has bars, all kind of things. So it doesn't matter, the crime scene would have been compromised, but the moment police arrived at the scene, they were able to cordon off the area. And as you can see, we have shots, different angles. When the police arrive and they start to put their stuff and the CSI and whatnot to identify the area. So let us not be too quick to mash up nobody. That is exactly what went on. So now you understand that he do, but nevertheless they pick up with him. And there is a similar attempt like that while he was driving a filler wagon. They shot at it. They shot at the filler wagon in 2023, September the 16th. Right? They shot at the filler wagon, claiming the life of his child mother. And the 8-year-old was injured. Got a shot to the back. And Funrose, who died yesterday, he was shot multiple times, but he survived. Renako. Renako Pierre, 30-year-old. So now you understand what's going on. You understand? You see, it's all about giving you. Now you understand how it have a connection. And that's why I tell you, people shooting at you, they come back at 6 months. It is gangs. We have a serious gang unit. So what we have to do, we have to strengthen our gang unit department, strengthen it, give them vehicles, give them what they want, and see what we could do. Now we could hold up on the paving, we could hold up on the road exercise. A lot of things, in order to gather money, we can hold up on this and hold up on that and see how we can deal with it. But then again, crime, Ministry of National Security getting the biggest chunk of the budget. How much they got last year for the fiscal year? 2024. 2023 to go into 2024. Go back to it. Right? How much billions? Right? Again, just not fair. So I'm just showing you. So that is why we have to go after them. We have to go after them. And that is why I tell people, we can't study the past. We can't think about the past. The past gone. Who vex, who fall out, who this, who that. It's right now we have a crisis on our hand. And the Ministry of National Security gets 59. Right, look at here. Look at the breakdown. Look, we have it here. The budget. 2020 to 24. Right? Wait. National Security gets 6.9, 12 billion. That's the kind of money they're playing with from 2020 to 2024. So we're supposed to be strengthening those who are the front line, strengthening the front line, going after them. We have a situation where guns are coming in. We're supposed to be strengthening our borders too. But everyday non-nationals coming, it's not a matter we want to, of course we want to make sure the dragon deal, everything go through and we signing and we doing what we have to do. We have everything on track for Trinidad and Tobago to profit. But at the end of the day, we have to protect our borders and we cannot, and tell Maduro, we cannot have people just coming just so we have to protect our borders. And I would have, change, Mama Guy man say, well, boy, we have to protect our border because how can people come in and they bring gun and thing, boy. I know you're not responsible for that, but at the end of the day, we have to already secure the borders. We are treating your people bad, but we have a real net, a net over the borders and them and thing, and we real secure in the business, boy. Yeah. We have to secure because people come in and they're terrorizing, they're shooting people and all kind of thing. So you have to know we not on his. Even though we know who doing it, we know the people that bringing the guns and them from Venezuela and whatnot. We had, just to make the relationship go good. You had to say, well, yeah, what's going on now, boy? We had to do this thing, boy. Yeah. You have to know. It's common sense, and it's common sense. But it's run this dance now. Always remember that. It's common sense. We're going to take a fast break. When we come back, we'll continue.
The new era of Carnival Sunday as Passage to Asia unleash their extreme all-inclusive experience with champagne from beginning to end. Premium drinks, unlimited food and desserts at Mocha Maraval. Sunday, 11th February, 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. featuring the reigning Road March King,
Bungie and Fan, with the full Vikings Fair. Ravi V and Karma,
Iwer George, and Jadal. Nyla Blackman. Limited early bird tickets, $850. Available at Passage to Asia restaurants and all advertised outlets.
Rain's Fresh Produce Retail Outlet and Wholesale Department, Rain's Pharmaceuticals, and Rain's Tasty Food is a sole company dedicated to providing fresh, local, and imported fruits and vegetables. Affordable healthcare and delicious meals for all at unbelievable prices. We have a wide variety to choose from apples, grapes, strawberries, plums, to all your local produce. Wholesale case options also available. Enjoy our mouth-watering breakfast and lunch dishes prepared fresh every day. Our trusted and reliable pharmaceutical department is well stocked with all prescription medication, over-the-counter drugs, and other health-related products. Head on down to number 83 Endeavour Road, Chaguanas, and shop in comfort and safety. Contact us today. We are open Monday to Saturday. At Rains, we are committed to serving you.
After huge success in Mokoya, La Romaine, and South Park Mall, for the first time ever, Indian Style Expo will be at the air-conditioned Dome at Mid-Center Mall from January 6th. Over 60 merchants. Get all that you need: garments, furniture, handicraft, footwear, jewelry, and so much more. For the first time ever in Trinidad, be sure to check out our $20 food court. Yes, you heard right, but that's not all. When you spend over $200, you also get a free meal. Bring your kids to the arcade while you shop. The Indian Style Expo at the air-conditioned Dome, Mid-Center Mall, starting on January 6th from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. daily, including weekends and holidays.
Beat the heat at Kinko Limited Auto AC Parts and Services. Our techs have years of experience keeping you cool and comfortable. Exceptional prices, quality work, and outstanding services. Call, WhatsApp, or come in today and take advantage of our many specials.
Go live with I.A.N and let the world take notice of your business. Be seen by millions on all our platforms: Facebook, YouTube, our iOS and Android applications, and website ianallen.org. Our network showcases you to viewers locally, regionally, and internationally. You'll be seen by millions. In 2023 so far, we've already crossed millions and counting. Our iOS and Android downloads have surpassed the 100,000s. Since 2016 to present, over 47 million people have viewed our videos. That is proof of our reach worldwide. No other network can outdo our proven performance. No one can beat us. Your live will stay on all our platforms indefinitely. You'll even own the rights to the production. Let I.A.N transform your business and take it to a place you never thought possible. Call us today to book your spot. The millions are waiting.
Janice, what's your secret? Your place always so clean and organized.
Well, Gil, I've got a secret. It's Sir.
Sir? Seriously? You have a man coming to clean?
No, girl. Sir's an amazing new line of cleaning products. I'm talking about kitchen sprays, bathroom scrubs, even laundry detergent. They've got the whole house covered.
So your secret weapon is Sir?
You bet. Sir cleaning products are a game changer. Not only do they smell amazing, they're effective and affordable. And this Sir definitely wouldn't judge your mess.
Introducing the Sir Collection, a wide range of affordable cleaning essentials for every corner of your home. Discover the secret to a clean home. Available at all leading supermarkets nationwide.
Staycation at the beautiful Serenity Hills Palace. Nestled in the heart of South Trinidad, you can enjoy quiet, scenic views. We provide spacious, fully furnished, air-conditioned rooms with accommodations for up to 15 persons. Enjoy a day at the luxurious poolside, fully equipped with an outdoor kitchen, barbecue grill, poolside bar, and lounge areas. Overnight and day passes are available to fit your staycation needs. Find us on Facebook, call or WhatsApp 1917-239-5799 to book your stay.
Passage to Asia Ultra Premium All-Inclusive
at Mocha Marvel.
Sunday, 28 January
from 4 p.m.
to 10 p.m. Pouring premium bubbly with over 30 dishes and
delicious desserts with a live performance by
Here's the Band.
She tell me that yours, baby.
The Music Boss
Raymond Romnerai and Dylan Nadan.
Featuring Nyla Blackman, The Baron, Iwer George, Santa Cruz All-Stars Rhythm Section. Limited early bird $1,000.
Get your tickets at
Passage to Asia Restaurants and all advertised outlets.
Thinking of giving your home that modern finish? Then visit ABC Bar Doors and Windows. We are the largest supplier of hardwood finishing goods. Get kitchen and pool tiles, faucets, doors, windows, sinks, and so much more. Come in or give us a call. ABC Bar Doors and Windows, always a better choice. At RPM Express Couriers, we make your online shopping experience easy. Sign up with us and get your free account with no monthly or annual fees. You can pay online using our customer app or website. Don't have a credit card? No problem. We can make the purchase for you via our shopping assistance program. Download our app and track your package. Free nationwide delivery, office or curbside pickup. Call us at 224-4776. Visit our website or send us an email for more info. RPM Express Couriers, the company that goes above and beyond.
When NASA set out to explore the reaches beyond our world, they needed a material that would hold up to the demands of the unknown. Flexible titanium. Engineered from the same alloy used for missile heat shields, Flexon set the new standard in durable eyewear. Flexible titanium eyewear.
Available at Neo Eyewear, 91D Main Road, Suite 1, Montrose Mall, Chagonas, 672-5052 or 390-3196.
It's a massive back-to-school sale at Charon's Bookstore. Get all your primary, secondary, and tertiary education textbooks, stationery, and school uniforms. Located at San Juan, Tunapuna, 2 levels at Trin City Mall, and our newest location, number 10 Main Road, Diego Martin.
With the brand new Passage One card, earning points is as easy as shopping at any Passage Food King supermarket, Bright Ideas and Crave. And let me show you how easy it is to redeem points. You can redeem your points when you shop for new curtains, household items, decor, flowers, and seasonal items at Bright Ideas. You can enjoy discounts at our loyalty partners. our Family Medicine Pharmacy with 10% off every $100 spent. Ocumed Health, Safety and Wellness for discounts up to 10% on your doctor's visit. 11th Avenue Doctor's Office for 10% off your first visit. Dr. Rampol's Family Practice for 10% off your visit. Plus, Guardian Life of the Caribbean for 5% off for new customers.
The best for your baby is at thebesttoys.com. From the best strollers, car seats, baby carriers, high chairs, booster seats, rockers, jumpers and bouncers, walkers, baby blankets, feeding accessories, bathtubs, gyms and playmats, playpens, cribs, baby swings, changing tables, diaper bags, clothing and accessories, and the widest range of educational toys.
Visit us in-store at Movietown, Port of Spain, Forces Flagship McBean, or Eastgate Mall, Trin City.
Is your business or company not making money? That's because no one knows about you. Advertise on Crime Watch, the #1 show, and watch your business transform. Call us at 294-4081, 225-4327, or 225-3250.
I saw somebody making a bacchanal in the Royal Castle in San Fernando. These people is the best, yes? These people is the best. Also, a missing man was found nursing stab injuries days after he was dropped off his vehicle and left for dead. He has been identified as Lessen Alexander, also known as Leslie of Cocoyea Village, was found under the Silver Stream Bridge in Rousillac along the Point Fortin Highway on Tuesday. Alexander's sister and other persons were searching for him when she reportedly received a call on his location. They then went to the location along with the officers of the Laramine Police Post and the Oraput Station and retrieved the injured man. In fact, we have a video where he was talking. Go ahead. Audio.
Hey babe, I gotta rub you. The big man take the car.
If this man take the car, I gotta rob. Which pattern is here? Which pattern is here?
Yeah, Silver Stream inside Monday Eve.
Inside Monday Eve. I'll just stop my bad girl. I'm on Daisy and I need a bridge.
Hello.
I just
hello.
Zoom it up so people can see his face. Really sad, yeah? Really, really sad. Really, really sad. He's been identified as Lessen Alexander, also known as Leslie of Cocoyea Village, Cocoyea Village, was found on the Silver Stream Bridge in Rousillac, along the Point Fortin Highway on Tuesday. Apparently, he has been missing, and they were trying to find him, and thank God he's okay and he's alive. They stole his car. Apparently, he's a taxi driver. They stole his car, but they found him. Thank God he's alive. Thank God he's alive. Thank God he's alive. Also, ladies and gentlemen, a businessman was expected to appear in court after he was charged with 4 counts of common assault and discharging a firearm within 40 meters of the roadway. And that is why, sometimes I realize Attorney Omlala, he's having this seminar during the course of the day. I posted it up. Sometimes those of you who have who has firearms and licensed firearms and whatnot, you need to know the laws with respect to discharging a firearm. And you need, because Attorney Omlala is having a seminar, and I'm posting it up here. And those who have licensed firearms, please get in contact with the legal rights and responsibilities for licensed firearm users in Trinidad and Tobago. On Saturday, 27th January, at number 9 St. Vincent Street, Port of Spain, from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Topics: interpretation of Firearm Act, the legal defense in the use of a firearm, arrest and detention of a firearm user's license, user prosecution of FUL holders, recent legal cases, legal rights, Speaker Attorney Omlala, Attorney Prakash Ramada, law enforcement experts, regional security experts, know your legal rights. And that is very interesting, because here you have, I don't know the circumstances, but all I have is I heard about the incident, but there's a businessman was expected to appear in court today after he was charged with 4 counts of common assault and discharging a firearm within 40 meters of the roadway. The accused was identified as Sudes Mahes of Sangri Chiquito, a 58-year-old man. A businessman identified as Sudes Mahes of Sangri Chiquito. On Saturday, 13th January, Mahes reportedly had an argument with his wife, during which he pointed his licensed firearm at her and other relatives. He then went to the bedroom upstairs, closed the door, and began shooting the wall and whatnot. A report was subsequently made to the police, and responding officers arrested the businessman and seized his licensed firearm and quantity of ammunition. That's it. That's why I tell you today, trouble comes on a horseback, but it leaves on a snail. Sometimes you just have to relax yourself. You have to cool it. You have to take a deep breath, because sometimes you can really trip sometimes. But know who you are and know what you're carrying. Know that you're a firearm. You have a firearm and you have a license to carry it, and you just have to understand what is in your possession. A man was arrested after an AR rifle featured in a recent video on TikTok was found at his home in Belmont. The gang member was allegedly seen brandishing a weapon and threatening others in the video, which surfaced on social media about 2 weeks ago. Officers of the Belmont CID launched an investigation, and based on information received, they went to a house up at Mackay Lands, Upper Belmont Valley Road, where they conducted a search. During the search, the officers discovered the rifle and 25 rounds of 5.56 ammunition. The suspect who was at the home during the search was subsequently arrested and expected to be charged for possession of the ammunition, weapon and ammunition. The exercise were led by ACP Winston Mara, Senior Superintendent Ram Narayan, coordinated by Superintendent Nanan, with supervision from ASP Sudin and woman ASP Barkas and Inspector Tory. You'll have new videos. Yeah, a reward is being offered, ladies and gentlemen, for the return of an industrial fan that was stolen by occupants of a white 7-seater registration vehicle, 8CK4142. Go ahead. Can't understand how they went in the man vehicle and take the industrial fan. Nah? I was looking at the video. Shucks. Okay. We're going to take a fast break. When we come back, we'll continue.
Arima Hardware and Superstore Company Limited, we make hardware shopping a lot easier and affordable. We have everything from foundation to finish, new wave or all-using circular deck and pan, pre-painted PVDF, BRC grade 1 red blocks, eco cement, corrugated or smooth steel, and so much more. Approved by the Trinidad and Tobago Bureau of Standards. Come in to any of our 2 locations, Derrick Road, Chase Village or Royal Road, Aruka. Give us a call at 671-3001 or 692-3629 or WhatsApp 384-25304 for quotations.
SNS Passage Supermarket comes to St. Mary's Freeport with the wide aisles of variety, quality you can trust, a community hub, and loyalty rewards. When I say they have everything, they have everything from your fresh produce to wines and spirits, your butcher, meat, seafood, bakery, you name it, they have it. These prices, trust me, you're guaranteed to save some money in your pocket. So come on down and shop today at the brand new SNS Passage Supermarket, St. Mary's Freeport.
To Asia Ultra Premium All-Inclusive
at Mocha Marvel.
Sunday, 28 January
from 4 p.m.
to 10 p.m. Pouring premium bubbly with over 30 dishes and
delicious desserts with a live performance by
the band.
She tell me that yours, baby.
The Music Boss
Raymond Romnarai and Dylan Nadan.
Featuring Nyla Blackman, The Baron, Iwer George, Santa Cruz All-Stars Rhythm Section. Limited early bird $1,000.
Get your tickets at
Passage to Asia restaurants and all advertised outlets.
This Christmas, SNS Passage gave out over $5,020 coupons valued at over $100,000. We hit Rio Claro, Maya, Couva, even St. Mary's to give back to the customers we love. Here's
the best part. If you collect your coupon, we are extending the period to redeem to the end of January 2024. One place to shop and save big this Christmas, and that's at SNS Passat Supermarket.
Ladies and gentlemen, a blue Aqua registration PEF 2419 was reportedly stolen at gunpoint in Hermitage Road, San Fernando. A blue Toyota Aqua registration PEF Papa Echo Foxtrot 2419 was reportedly stolen. Also, a short cell phone video circulated of the chair on fire in the hallway of Southeast Port of Spain Secondary School earlier today. What craziness is this, boy? Apparently somebody set whoever is caught, whatever knowledge that they have pertaining to this chair on fire at school, and whoever child is culpable of this doing should feel the full brunt of the law. This is government property you are destroying, and that is a charge by itself. That is craziness. Whoever put that out there, let us know. Go to my website right now, ianallen.org, and send us names so we can send it to the police. That is a serious thing. People coming to learn, and they are the lawbreakers, and we're not going to tolerate the lawbreakers. There are people who just come to reap havoc and disrupt the learning population in the school. Not everybody want to, make bacchanal and make trouble. And there are people who just want to do that and display that kind of behavior, and it should not be tolerated. So today, this video that I'm showing you, that was taken from the hallway of the Southeast Port of Spain Secondary School. And if you have any information, please let us know. Thank you. Also, ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know that, remember, we are looking for persons who are interested in working in our advertising department. We have an ad running, up and running. Also, those who in graphics and whatnot, we're going to call you by Monday. Between now and Monday, by Friday, we're going to pull off the ad. And also advertising. Those of you who want to start, you think that you can work in our advertising department and you get a stipend and you get a commission and whatnot. It's all a way just to employ people and, help them out and whatnot. That's all. That is all. Somebody ever think about the small people? There are people who might not have all the education in the world, but they are common sense, you know what I mean? They are common sense. I didn't tell you about the decomposing body that was found at Lot 52, Boise Trace, St. Helena, on Tuesday. It is suspected, they're saying it might be suicide because a bottle of bleach was found near to the deceased person. You see the bottle of bleach there was found to the person right next. So in fact, we sent a camera guy, Winston Gomez. He has been identified. We do have a photograph of him. Winston Gomez, that's all we know. He's about 51 years old. He lives alone. Winston Gomez at Boise Trace, St. Helena. If anybody have any photograph, maybe you could send me a WhatsApp right now on 294-4081. That's 294-4081. Winston Gomez. Lot 52, Boise Trace. He's about 52. He's about 51, 52. Winston Gomez. He was found today. That's the apartment building upstairs. Right. Apparently they were getting a foul stench. When they opened the door, they found his body there. A bottle of Clorox or something right there. They found his body. I didn't say they found his body dead. All right. Well, I just a speaking mistake. Remember the space in my brain. All right, this is a video here. Go ahead. Police are trying to contact his family right now. If anybody knows, he has been identified as Winston Gomez. That is all we have. Winston Gomez. And you know, a lot of people, ladies and gentlemen, have problems out there. And we ask you, do not take it into your own hands. Do not commit suicide. Recently we saw a young boy committed suicide, and really, really sad, somewhere in the Freeport area. And really, really sad. Also, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say a special to Dr. Saw and Dr. Deonarine of the Chaguanas Health Center. Dr. Saw and Dr. Deonarine. I was at the health center on Sunday, and I must say I was impressed. I was really, really impressed. To the staff, to the security guards, the security inside, the security outside, the nurses, the support staff at the Chaguanas Health Center on Ramsaran Street. I want to say a special hello to you, Dr. Deonarine and Dr. Saw. Thank you very much. Thank you publicly. And I want to thank the staff, the hard-working staff, and they really try, and I was impressed. It's much better than Montrose. I mean, I was impressed with the way how things was being run. They were calling out people seated there, and just the whole place was so super clean. It was clean, and you know, I just hope them, you know, you all maintain it like that. There are people cleaning while everybody was sitting, people mopping at that hour of the night and whatnot. So I was impressed. I was really impressed with the Chaguanas Health Center. I didn't say visit them, but don't visit them unless you don't have. What's that? So I want to say a special to Dr. Saw and Dr. Deonarine. Thank you again. Ladies and gentlemen, the lifeless body of a man was found at his home in Marabella on Monday. He has been identified as Gerard Calder of Batu Street, Marabella, 61-year-old. Around 11:30, relatives went to check on Calder after they did not hear from him for some time. After when they entered the home, they detected a foul stench and later discovered Calder's decomposed body. And that's why you need to check on people. You need to check on people. It's the second decomposed body found at their home. You know, the 61-year-old Gerard Calder of Batu Street, and now they found this one today. What's his name again? Winston Gomez. All right, Winston Gomez at this apartment here. This is his body. So 2 decomposed. Also, ladies and gentlemen, the Minister of Health, Terrence Diaz, has confirmed that Trinidad and Tobago has recorded 5 COVID-related deaths between the 28th of January and January 15th. This is what he said today. He also noted that there were 9 people hospitalized with the virus. So we just have to be careful. We just have to take necessary precaution. We can't take a lockdown, but again, our economy can't take that. People cannot take that, but you will have to be a little more careful. Some of you wear a mask. You want to wear a mask, walk with your sanitizer. If you want to start back to have sanitizer outside your office and whatnot, have it by the banks have it. You understand? And hear what the Minister of Health had to say. Go ahead.
From December 28th to yesterday, we have now reported 5 COVID deaths. We have 2 reported from December 28th to December 31st. And for the month of January 2024, we have had 3. So we have had 5 COVID deaths from December 28th, 2023 to today, January 15, 2024. These 5 deaths, and we send out our deepest condolences to the families. These 5 deaths have been found to be in the typical population, that is the elderly and the elderly with comorbidities, hypertension, diabetes, and so on. So we want to send out a special appeal to families with elderly, with comorbidities, to take the usual precautions, mask wearing, sanitizing, distancing. Stay home if you are ill, don't go out and spread it.
So ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Also, speaking at the opening floor segment of the UNC Anti-Crime Town Hall meeting at La Jolla, complex in St. Joseph last night, retired Senior Superintendent of Central Division, Johnny Abraham, said that Trinidad and Tobago Police Service has no leadership and is ineffective in fighting crime. He went on to say that the current generation of police leaders are failing to inspire subordinates to confront criminals. He also just suggested that some senior officers attain their rank through academic prose and whatnot. And go ahead.
My name is Johnny Abraham, a retired Senior Superintendent with over 40 years experience. And I can safely tell you that when I was in charge of Central Division, the people could have slept with the house open. I will go on national television and I will warn the criminals to stay out of Central. And if they do come and they leave to tell the story, there's another story. And there is no leadership in the police service. And if the media pick it up and they want to chastise me, they could go ahead. I could stand up and say that anyway. And the reason for that is because some persons went and get elevated because of friendship, because of clique. Correct. I didn't want to use all those words. While I was on the ground fighting crime, they were studying. I used to lock down Central Division with 5 vehicles. 1 Centennial Junction, 1 by the roundabout Caroni, 1 Classende by the fish market, 1 on the highway Classende. You can't come in from north, you can't come from south, you can't come from the east. No escape route. I had a walkie-talkie. People talk about micromanage. I used to micromanage every sergeant in my division. Morning, noon, and night. The thing about the whole police service now is that people afraid to take the challenge to the criminals. They have no leaders. They have no leadership. If you're hunting,
I'll give Johnny that. I'll give Johnny that. Johnny had it luck. He had it luck. And when he was the senior, so he had it luck. And this is in no way, ladies and gentlemen, to discredit the current senior superintendent, Simon. This is no way to discredit people. But the mindset of criminals have changed from Johnny's time to now. They have changed. And you have to understand that they have changed. The mindset is different. From his time to now, it's different. It's a different kettle of fish we're dealing with. It's a different kettle of fish I am dealing with. Every day, I mean, I was around when Johnny was there. Johnny, yeah, you had to give him that. He had his radio. I have seen him on plenty crime scene, numerous crime scenes. He could really micromanage, and he has his way. He has his way, and I have the utmost respect for him, the utmost respect for Mr. Abraham, up to this day. And I'll still see him, and I took a picture, he and I took a picture what day it was, and he's somebody I've learned a lot from. And but the minds, the dynamics of the way the criminals operate now has changed, and that is why we have to adjust our sail in times where the waves have changed, and it's very rough for us in Central Trinidad. I totally agree with him, but again, everybody's trying. I don't want to say anything to demoralize anybody. Ladies and gentlemen, residents of Pepper Village in Grand Couva staged a fiery protest for the second time this week to express their frustration and dissatisfaction over the terrible road conditions. The residents once again called on the relevant authorities to intervene and repair the bad roads in their community as soon as possible. This is in Grand Couva, Pepper Village. All right, so they're already, it's terrible. It looks like pepper growing in the road. Look at bush. Really terrible. So they called on the authorities. So again, residents, so you all post up all these videos and whatnot. Also, ladies and gentlemen, there's a Pepper Village in Grand Couva. The residents are fed up of the roads. Winston Gypsy Peters, the National Carnival Commission chairman, confirmed that there will be no international Soca Monarch competition this year due to the lack of funding. The event, which is owned by Caribbean Prestige Foundation, CPF, for the performing arts, have also cancelled last year due to lack of funding. So that's what he's saying, that there's no carnival, no Soca Monarch this year. You know, but just going back to what the D.R. Singh said with respect to the COVID deaths, and it's serious that he's saying that they have realized that the victims, those who died, are those who have comorbidities and elderly who have hypertension and diabetes, and you know, they have a history of illness. But bottom line, can you tell us, Minister of Education, what are you currently doing with persons entering? Minister of Health entering Trinidad and Tobago. What we have in place to check these people out, what systems we have, are we going to sanitize, what we have with these coming out of the planes and whatnot, what mechanism we have, and there are a lot of things outside in the world that people are using upon entry into their country, and I only hope that before we spend money on all silly things, let us spend money on that to make sure that we can protect people inside of here, that it don't come, because Carnival is coming. There's a lot of people come to Trinidad. There's over 100,000 people who ever come to Trinidad, and there's a lot of people come for Carnival here. You wouldn't believe it. Sometimes, I in town and you see people and you shock, a lot of Caucasian people, a lot of people from all over the world, from Brooklyn, from the US, different parts of the US, different parts of London, Jamaica, up the islands. But you'll be surprised when you say about all these people down here, boy, all these foreigners. And when you meet them, it's like, I know your show, I know you, you're the TV guy, you're the crime guy, you're I.A.N, you're doing a good job, blah, blah, blah. So, but before we go all there, what we need to find out is that what mechanism do you have in place for persons arriving to this destination, Trinidad and Tobago, and that is where the money should be spent. You understand? Nobody can take no lockdown right now, and everybody had to sanitize, everybody had to do their thing, and if people choose to go and wind up and go and, do what they have to do without wearing a mask and whatnot. And if people choose to wear a mask, they could wear it. We could wear a mask. I realize a lot of people starting to wear their masks. They're taking no chance, because you remember, you have your elderlies, you have their mothers, and you have your fathers. We lost over 3,000 plus here in this country. It's 3,000 plus, right? How much? 4,000 plus. Yeah, 4,000 plus. Yeah. 4,000 plus. Total deaths to date was 4,390. So, oh my God, I hate to see these things. I hate to see this release, boy. New positive cases 150, right? This for 2024 document I have here. Oh, that was the last update we ever got. Was 4,390. And let me tell you something. Don't take it to your grandparents. Don't take it. I mean, some of you going to all these fetes over the weekend and whatnot, and you have to be careful. You have to be careful. People sneezing and coughing and shaking people's hand and whatever. Walk with your sanitizer. Don't take no chances, because remember, you're going to have a good time. You're going to do this. You're going to do that. And your elderly mother and father who might have high blood pressure, this, that, all kind of thing, comorbidities, they take a bath. Because if you listen to what the Minister of Education said, he said that the persons that died between December and January are pardon me? The Minister of Health. I don't know why I keep saying so. I only think about the Minister of Education. She had to check out and see who burned down the chair. I wish she had to check out and see who burned down the chair. You understand? Now, when you deal with them, you're Minister of Education, you have to deal with them, because they can't be destroying government properties like that and burning a chair and whatnot. Just, if they can burn a chair, they can burn a classroom, they can burn burn down the school. That is how it starts. Start with little things. They could put 4 chairs together, and then they could vandalize a school teacher, cow, some kind of thing. You have to deal with them. You have to deal with them. And any information I get, people can go to my website, ianallen.org, and let me know. But I'm out of time right now. Remember all my advertisers and things. Special good evening. But we crossed the million already. We crossed the million. We crossed the million for the month of January. 1,06,863 for 2024. We're doing well, exceptionally well. We crossed the million. I tell you, this year we had to cross that. We had to reach 100 million. We have to reach 100 million in all the viewers we have so far. We have gone. In fact, in the selected period, your channel got 24 million so far, and we have 69,750,687. So in the selected period, your channel got 24,573,816. For January, the 16th, from the 1st to the 16th, we got 1 million, and these are persons who watch the videos and not just watch the show or glimpse it. They watch the entire thing. They watch all the ads, all the pop-ups. Come back to me, all your pop-ups, all those who want to advertise. And tomorrow I want to talk about it, that, you know, because a lot of people coming back from January, coming back from mid, you know, we have a new advertiser starting from this week. We saw some new ones coming in, more coming in again. You can send me a WhatsApp on 294. Those of you who are up the islands, and, you know, looking at us from all over, those Fed promoters and whatnot, you all could come and, you know, send your ad here. Ladies and gentlemen, we're out of time. This is I.A.N. This is Crime Watch. Have a wonderful night. I'll be back tomorrow. Thank you.